Bro, there's medieval Dr. Dre.
For years, the question that has captivated audiences around the world. Now, 2 lucky contestants will get their chance to answer that question tonight. Will they get all the way to the top tier of competition, or will they falter before they can answer? Who wants to be a Dapper Millionaire? I am your host, Dippy the DM, and these are my 2 lovely contestants, Dadley and Dono. And today, we are playing the Dapper Ds. So this is a new game show format that I have created, and I'm so excited to run it for the very first time for these lovely gentlemen, who can now, we can get the episode underway as we normally do. So,
yes.
Welcome back to the Dapper Ds. I am Dippy.
I'm Dadley.
And I'm Dono. I'm probably gonna get the first question wrong.
And welcome to Who Wants to Be a Dapper Millionaire. Before we jump fully into the episode proper, I want to thank Millionaire Sound on YouTube for uploading the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire soundtrack to YouTube, which I am going to use for my players today. Everything is here to create a captivating experience, and if you want to do it for yourself, I recommend checking them out too. Also, that means we're not doing anything with Spotify. That means we're not doing anything with Lo-Fi Girl yet. Which means our last sponsor is W.GG. Dono, you want to give us like a very short W.GG promo real quick?
W.GG. Get that energy, bitch. Use code ANYPOD at w.gg.com. Or, no, it's not even .com. Just ANYPOD. A-N-I pod. Get that energy, bitch.
For 15% off your next purchase. So, any questions before we start?
How wrong can we be?
What?
It is a multiple choice game, Dono. This is.
So,
have you ever watched Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, Dono?
It's been a very long time. It used to be the trash TV that I watched when I was like 7.
There you go.
It's been a very long time since I've watched it.
All right.
Well, if it's got any of the new shit that wasn't in the 90s, I have no fucking clue.
Well, this is going to be a little bit different. Dadley, do you have any questions?
It's just a pleasure to be here. Thanks for having me on the show.
Absolutely.
My name's Bradley. I work at a school.
Hi, Mom.
You know, if I were to will $1 million, hey, Mom.
Normally there would be a fastest finger. Normally there would be a fastest finger question to see which of these two would compete, but I learned recently that there was a couples format of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, so that's what this is going to emulate. So
that's the answer to that question.
With no other questions about sponsors or episodes or scheduling. Inquisition this Friday. Inquisition this Friday. We are not. Inquisition this Friday. We are not playing D20 Detectives or Crossroads tomorrow.
Yes.
Correct? Yeah, we are not playing D20 Detectives or Crossroads tomorrow.
We're gonna off.
And then after Inquisition on Friday, it'll be next week. So, which will be another episode of the Dapper Ds for your enjoyment. So, with all of that settled, let us truly hop into of what I'm calling the greatest thing I've ever made for this show. And that's, I really hope y'all guys enjoy this. So, you all know the rules of Millionaire. 4 choices. You get the right answer, you move on. You get the wrong answer, you walk away with the amount of money in the safety net that you passed last. You have 4 lifelines, which is a lot for a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire format, but I decided upon this. You have Phone a Friend. You can call anybody relevant to AnyPod on Discord and have them help you with a question. They cannot Google an answer for you. You cannot call them and ask them to Google an answer or look up an answer. 50-50, you eliminate 2 potential answers from the question, leaving the correct answer and 1 wrong answer. Because we don't have that large of a live Twitch audience, I have replaced Ask the Audience with Ask the Host. You can directly ask me for my thoughts on the answer to the question. I may bluff, I may lie, but I will probably tell you the truth if I truly believe in you. It kind of depends on the question, if I'm being honest.
I remember my question that I had.
And up to, what was your question?
I've been secretly taking notes during Dapper D's episodes about things I think you're gonna put in this. Can I use my notes app?
I mean, you can reference notes. I mean, you can reference notes if you want.
Okay.
I suppose. I don't know how relevant they'll end up being by the end of the game.
Maybe none of them will
Maybe
be.
none of them are relevant. So I'm trusting you that you're not going to use it too much, and you're trusting me that I'm going to,
Yeah.
All right. And as a 4th lifeline, use your phone. You can look up an answer. But that lifeline cuts off at the $32,000 question. If you do not use your phone lifeline by the $32,000 question, you lose it from that point onward. So it's a use it or lose it lifeline for use your phone. And use your phone.
I was thinking of the cash cab. We can't like pull over and ask somebody for anything.
No. So, with that settled, if you use a lifeline, it is gone for the rest of the game, but I do not have the tools or the know-how to make that happen in real time. So it's just going to be a trust system of lifelines you've already used, obviously, because all the lifeline icons will show up for each question.
I'm going to draw each lifeline on a little piece of paper, and when I've used it, I'm going to throw it behind me.
So, with that all said, if we have no more questions about the format of the game, then let us jump in and play Who Wants to Be a Dapper Millionaire? Oh my god, that is a little loud, sorry.
Wow. You're good.
For these first few questions, they're very simple, very easy questions. You're playing up for $1,000 for your safety net. Here we go. What sport is commonly discussed in the Dapper Discussion podcast in a segment bearing its name? 90 seconds of what? Is it football, NASCAR, baseball, competitive juggling?
Oh, we do talk about competitive juggling more than we normally would. It weirdly comes up a lot.
Yeah, I mean, if we had a nickel for every time, it'd be at least 90 seconds of nickels.
90 seconds of nickels.
I don't know, Dadley.
I mean, my issue is NASCAR doesn't feel like the name of the sport, and more it'll be like saying NFL, not football.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's a trick question.
Yeah. I feel.
I'm gonna.
I don't think Dippy's a very tricky person, though.
I mean, how much would that suck if the first question was a trick question and we lost?
Yeah.
I'm feeling good about locking in B. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling it too.
Okay. All right. B. Final answer. What is B?
B. Aggressive. B.
You're right for $100.
We got $100. Let's just cash out now. Let's go to dinner.
Moving on to $200.
Go to dinner on $100, honestly.
Me and you could definitely go to dinner for $100.
two
Let's go to
definitely
like
could.
Wendy's. We'll just like.
Why is NASCAR backwards Raxan?
The fuck kind of question is that?
What the fuck are you even talking about?
An ADHD one.
To
Okay?
$200.
All right. Okay.
The Dapper Ds have played over 75 different clones and spin-offs of what popular online puzzle game?
Okay.
Wordle, Draw with Friends, Kahoot,
Yep.
the New York Times crossword.
Okay. So when in doubt, Charlie out. I'm going with C.
Honestly, I don't know what any of those are except for A.
Yeah, Wordle. Let's just.
Wordle?
All right, Dippy, as the host, how much do you want banter and how much do you want? We know the answer. Let's keep going.
I mean, we do need to pad for episode length, but a little too much banter and the episode would end before you got too far in the quizzes. So you can banter, but maybe keep it to a minimum. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it.
I don't have friends, so Draw with B is out. Wait, no, this isn't Jeopardy.
What is Wordle?
It is, you say,
Sir.
The format of answering is you say the letter, the answer, and final answer to lock it in.
Okay.
A, action.
A, Wordle, final answer.
For $200, he's got it. Moving on to $300. An unlikely pair is formed between two characters in Crossroads, a snake triton named Canatuna and his pallid elf brother with what numerical name? 2, 7, 12, 100,000.
How much of an asshole do you think Dippy's gonna get the farther we go in? Because you know the host of Millionaire, like as he goes, he's just like, "Are you sure about that?"
Yeah.
Like fucking really, dude. C.
All right.
Final answer.
Flag on the play. We don't know 12's name.
It's no, but with a numerical name. Like.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
His numerical name.
All right. C.
Imagine fucking
I may know
being
all the answers.
Named 100 or 100,000.
I may know all the answers, but will I get all the questions right? Is the question. So.
All right. I feel like we have to flop back and forth. So like C,
C is for cat.
No.
Oh my God. Dono, I love you, buddy. I appreciate it. This is gonna be.
Oh my god, your cat can cry like a human.
Oh my God.
All right, 12. Final answer.
You should hear like these. So the type of cat they are is a fucking what is the type of cat that they are? They're ragdolls. Ragdolls are known
I
for
love
being very
ragdolls.
mouthy.
Ragdolls
So
are
yeah, they
cute.
cry and bitch and complain a lot.
All right.
So
All right, C. Final answer. Cat. What?
12.
12.
they've won
Sorry,
$300.
12. Hey!
Your next
Winner!
question is worth $500.
Now we can go to Five Guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your next question is worth $500.
Get that
Okay.
juicy.
Which
juicy.
any podcast member has hosted the most episode of their respective shows? Gear Sparks, Dippy the DM, Dadley J. Jenkins, Dono the DM.
Okay.
Oh shit.
I'm assuming it's Dono because you have 3 seasons under your belt.
Yes, I do have 3 seasons.
With that being said,
Actually, I have more than 3 seasons underneath my belt.
Yeah,
I have a
but-
mini series as well, and then one shot.
I mean, Dono feels like the easy answer, and it's early enough in the game that I don't feel like it's gonna be like, oh shit, there's a screwball. So I feel like Dono did.
And it is shows. If it was a show, it would be Gear Sparks because they have done the most sessions, I believe, out of any of our campaigns.
Gear
but
Sparks
with-
did have a very long run with
Yes.
breaking character.
Yes, which has ended
Yeah.
at this point. So
But I think Dono has it made.
This
By,
is
like,
why I was
not
smiling
even-
earlier because Dono
Yeah.
asked before the show started. Dono asked, "How many D&D
Here,
sessions have
Dono,
I done?"
I'll leave it up to you. I'll leave this one up to you. How comfortable you feel with naming yourself?
I'm gonna say D. Me.
Final answer.
Final answer.
They've just won $500. Yes, far and away, Dono has hosted the most episodes of any of his shows on this channel. It's
Sup, homies?
his channel.
Hire me.
My quick guess for ranking would be Dono, Dippy, Gears than me.
Oh no,
I think that
no!
was-
Gears has hosted
Oh, really?
a lot more episodes of Breaking
Yeah.
Character than I've hosted of Inquisition. And
Oh wow,
very
I did not realize
consistent.
that.
all 3 of us having hosted this show, like, kind of evens out our 3
Oh.
options. Like,
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Or
Yeah.
it becomes like a neutral because it's
yeah.
the 3 of us.
It's a
Yeah.
neutral show because it's all 3 of us.
Yeah.
Your first safety
Okay.
net for $1,000.
Oh shit, this is important.
Which of these was not considered as a group name for the cast of the Inquisition?
Oh no.
The
Shit.
Ferrymen,
Okay.
the Inquisitors, the Garbage
Okay.
Men, the Junkyardigans.
Oh
Okay.
fuck.
I know the Junkyardigans.
It was one, and the ferryman was mine.
Yes.
So cross those out. The
Oh my god,
junkyard
wait,
man.
I'm already stressed. This just made the game real. Like, this is no longer a bit. I want to win.
This is no
I
longer
think
a
it's-
bit.
Honestly,
I think it's the Inquisitors because I can't pronounce
Inquisitors.
it.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That would be, I don't, do we use a lifeline this early?
No, of course not.
No? Okay. Then what are you thinking? The
If it
Garbage
ends, it
Men,
ends. Then we just play
the
Pokemon
Garbage Men
Showdown.
is not ringing a bell in the slightest. And the Inquisitors sounds like something Reese would say.
Ow. Fuck.
See? Ugh. I can't remember the Garbage Men at all in my brain.
And we can't use the 50-50 because then you just fucking get rid of the 2 that we already know.
The 50-50
There's
is
a-
generated by a computer, my friend. I have no input on
No,
that whatsoever.
No, there is a fucking Norm
Bullshit.
McDonald bit all about this. Have you seen that video, Dippy?
I have, and I love that video, but I promise you, it will not. If there are 2 answers that you are kind of flopping between, I'll make the decision of whether I get rid of those 2 answers or not for a 50-50.
Where's your gut leading you, Dono?
Honestly, it was Inquisitors, but then you mentioned Reese. I'm like, yeah, but nobody thought of. The only thing is that I could think of for the Garbage Men is that Gears fucking offered that. No, Gears and like other people did the Junkyardigans. What
Yeah.
did they end up being anyway?
I
Have we
think
not
we are the
chosen
Dungeon
a
again.
fucking-
You still, as of the current episode, you still do not have a down pat group name. You do not have an in-universe group name.
If Zog ever gets asked, he's gonna say Ziggy Zog and the Funky Bunch.
Oh,
I'm going.
God.
My gut is telling me see the Garbage Men.
Yeah, I'll go with you
Dippy,
on that.
how bad is it if we lose here? What do we do with the rest of the episode?
We play Pokemon Showdown.
We find another thing to do, but if you feel confident,
We
let's see.
could finish Dream Daddy.
We could. Honestly, if y'all lose on a question, I might continue as if you're still playing with the knowledge that yes, you lost on this question, and you can see
Just
how
keep
far you
going,
could. I can. So it'll be a little different from Millionaire in that way too, because there are so many $1 million questions that never got touched because people lost. Like I don't want mine to remain untouched. Yeah. So what do we? So I need a confirmation from you here for the $1,000.
I am saying C.
C. Take the reins, big guy. C. Final answer.
C. The Garbage Men. Final answer. I am terrified.
Ladies and gentlemen, there was a little flipping and flopping, but they've just won $1,000.
Oh, thank God.
And you are now guaranteed to walk away with a $1,000 prize.
Let's go.
Fucking go.
My slide broke. Ah! All right. You are now guaranteed to walk away with this prize. Let's see how much you can increase that from here. You now have a safety net at $1,000. So, for
What do we get?
That was
$2,000. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? What holiday did the Dapper Ds commemorate their very first episode to?
Oh, this is. You should have made this one earlier.
President's Day.
All right, thank God.
St. Patrick's Day, Mardi Gras, Valentine's Day.
Donna, do you remember the answer?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we can say it in unison, right?
Okay.
All right, 1, 2,
2,
3. Mardi Gras.
What?
D. Valentine's Day. Final answer.
Excuse the fuck out of me.
You've just won $2,000.
Yeah! I'd rip my shirt off, but Twitch doesn't allow nipples.
So
Twitch doesn't allow nipples? I'm gonna start wearing tape. Try it.
let's move on and play for
That's
$4,000.
gonna
Let's
hurt.
play Who Wants to Be a Dapper Millionaire?
It is my channel. I'd allow it.
Of the many people who have appeared on the Anipod channels, which one has yet to host a show more than one episode long?
Oh, shit.
Fantasy Lover, Dadley Jenkins, Friendly Celestial,
Okay.
The Drunken Monk.
Oh shit.
It's A.
It's A?
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick with you on this. You go for it.
Yeah. If Dippy did his research, it's A.
Any reasoning on this? I want to hear your reasoning.
Because Friendly Celestial did the
Renatus.
one show. Yeah, Renatus, which is posted and it has a couple episodes on there. You did Dark Energy. Drunken
Yes.
Monk had a series on the channel for a while. It was during the very first campaign that where it took place in it was one of the Magic the Gathering places. That's why I wanted to come back to do Magic the Gathering again. Fantasy Lover, which actually in my mindset, I don't think Fantasy has done hosted an episode yet.
Okay. All right, I'm confident with you, bud.
Good.
I'd go with that.
Yeah. Hey, final answer.
Dono, you seem pretty confident with your answer there. And you were absolutely right, too. You've just won $4,000.
Yeah! I want Fantasy to do space. They want to do space so bad.
If Fantasy did Spelljammer
Hell
or
yeah.
Space Hunter, that would be great.
Yeah.
For $8,000, let's play Who Wants to Be a Dapper
we're
Millionaire?
really ramping up. Jesus.
Which of these gaming systems has not been played on Anipod?
All right.
Kids on Brooms,
Cross it
Call
off.
of Cthulhu,
Cross it off.
Pathfinder,
No idea.
Monster of the Week.
Oh, all right. It's Pathfinder.
Oh, yeah. C, Pathfinder. Final answer.
Yeah.
I've played Monster of the Week. We did Kids on Brooms. I've played Call of Cthulhu on the channel.
Yep.
A fairly easy
Pathfinder.
question for
Final
these
answer.
two, and that's absolutely correct. It's Pathfinder for $8,000.
Oh, I'm feeling
See,
good. Feeling good, Dippy. You made a
granted-
good fucking show.
I thought
Granted,
y'all
Dippy.
would get. I thought y'all would get Slippy on Call of Cthulhu. I wasn't.
Dippy, you did do a Pathfinder-esque.
I did
campaign.
Starfinder, and
did
it never made it
Starfinder,
onto
which
the
is-
YouTube channel, but I did Starfinder
Okay.
for 2 episodes
Yep.
before. That is what the Inquisition was before it
I was
became the
I was
Inquisition.
just about to
Ah.
say, fun fact behind the curtain. You originally wanted Inquisition to be in Pathfinder.
Yeah, I wanted it to
remember
be in
that.
Starfinder. Yeah.
Yeah. We should have done it in Fallout version.
Maybe. All right.
Gotten-
For $16,000, let's play
Jesus
Who Wants to Be a
Christ.
Dapper Millionaire?
God, we gotta use what's the lifeline that we're not allowed to use? Pass.
Googling it. So far,
use your
none of
phone.
these have been very Googleable.
Yeah.
Use your phone. Which of these 4 major sports teams would not be considered a home team for any current Annie-podcast member?
Oh, this might be it. This might be
Yeah.
it.
The Utah Jazz, the Pittsburgh Pirates,
Okay.
the New England Patriots,
Okay.
the Orlando Magic.
For a current.
For a current Annie-podcast member, which of these 4 major sports teams would
Okay.
not be considered
Okay.
a home team?
Utah
right,
Jazz
for a
is
current
fantasy.
Annie
Pittsburgh
podcast.
Pirates is not Ludra.
Aludra.
New England, not Patriots. Would that be?
That's, I guess, me.
Is it you or is it Ace?
It's the only fucking New England team. Like, New England doesn't have another
yeah.
football team.
And then the.
I mean, we have,
Now
we
this
have
is-
the New Yorks and.
Don't
But,
get caught up on any current member. This is, if it's applicable to any member, like, it can be applicable to multiple members, is what I mean.
yes.
Yeah.
Orlando Magic is what's throwing me off.
But Rock doesn't live down in.
Yeah, Rock doesn't live down there anymore. I'm trying to think if anybody else does.
I don't
Now,
think anybody else does.
now Ace also moved out of Florida.
Yeah. So I think it's D Orlando Magic.
I'm trying to think. My only hang up is Dippy knows I hate the Patriots. So he either is being nice and saying it's not my home team, or being mean and saying it is my fucking home team.
But nobody else is in Florida.
No, yeah, you're right. Nobody else is in Florida. That means you made the fucking Patriots my home team. All right.
What a dick.
D. Orlando Magic, final answer.
We get hung up on where we came from when we think of a home team, but for where current members live, the Orlando Magic is not a current home team. You just won $16,000.
Bribery.
There are so many
only
other
this was
teams you could have picked.
There's all these people logging in now.
This is it, your next safety net at
Golden Guardian?
$32,000 for Let's Play Who Wants to Be a Dapper Millionaire.
Oh, shit. Okay.
What is
most-
the most viewed episode of the Dapper Ds on YouTube?
I know.
This is your last question
Do you know?
before. This
Yeah.
is your last question before a very important safety net, and it is
Yes.
also the last question. You can use the Use Your Phone Lifeline, so feel free to use it if you haven't already. Is it Any Game Jeopardy 1? An AI wrote this dungeon.
See, that's my
Fantasy
guess.
Baseball, or Return of the Obra Dinn Episode 2.
B.
So,
It's
wait, hold it. Dude, hold it. This is the last question. We can look it up on our phones.
Okay.
So let's at least.
Do you want to use
fine,
your
let's
phone
do it.
lifeline?
But I'm
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
we're
use
gonna
the
use
phone
it.
lifeline. Yeah.
All right.
I'm like 100% sure though that it's the A and
Let's
I
mark
dungeon
off-
because that bitch got like 150 views
Let's mark off
or something like that.
Let's mark off the Use Your Phone Lifeline here.
Toss the paper, Dadley. Dippy.
Oh, right.
Dadley.
This one I drew. Here you go. Nah.
There you
Wow.
go. At least for this question, I can mark off. I can annotate. Saying that you have used your phone. So, you may now look at whatever source you find credible to
Views.
go to find the answer to this question. And when you think you
Playlists.
have it, you may answer at your will.
Yep. I'm looking at it right now. I clicked on views with their things. It has 161 net views. Damn,
Okay.
I forgot our old shit used to do really, really good.
We used to be kind of popular.
I know.
We used to
Back
be
when we
micro
have-
celebrities.
Yeah.
Who says we're not?
I'm still kind of a micro celebrity. I still get recognized.
I'm getting there. I just haven't
Hmm.
posted a meme in a while.
I'm just double checking. How much time do I have?
Until you answer the question.
Oh, okay. I thought we had like 30 seconds or something.
No.
All right. Yep.
There is
All
only
right.
one lifeline that has
Yep.
a
Okay.
timer for this, and I will, yeah.
Okay.
So-
I'm confident. B and A, I wrote this dungeon. Final answer. I ran that stream. Go me.
Yay!
It's a good thing that you used your phone and you used your confidence, because you have reached the second safety net with $32,000. You've just...
I'm trying to be Dono.
I'm sorry. I just
You
see
are
my
now
arms. I'm like,
guaranteed
yeah!
to walk away with this prize. But it only goes up from here if you think you know your stuff. If you have not used your Use Your Phone Lifeline, you are out of luck. It is gone, but it's already gone because you used it. So, we move on. For $64,000, let's play the Millionaire! And we are bruising and cruising through this episode. We're only 30 minutes in. If you want to take as much time as you need to answer this question, feel free. Removing Dapper discussions. How many episodes of the Dapper Ds are shorter than 120 minutes? Or
Oh,
maybe
Jesus Christ.
120 minutes
That's
is
2 hours.
2 hours for those of you at home. Is it 14, 26, 30, or 22?
Oh my god, I have no idea.
We go over 120 minutes a lot.
Yeah, like frequently.
We do.
I feel like.
Like frequently.
We do,
Yeah.
which is why the question is, how many times have we not?
Okay, so we just hit our 2-year anniversary, so
Yes.
that's realistically like 104 episodes, give or take.
This is the 102nd episode that we have run
I'm gonna
of
say
the
eight.
show.
100. All right, so
You still
Okay, for
have all
2
three of your
years,
lifelines. You
that's
still have
24.
all the time in the world.
That's 24 Dapper discussions, kinda. We'll say 20. So that brings us down to 80. So then, how many out of 80 would be less than 2 hours?
God.
Oh,
This
I
is
like
one of
that,
those.
Dippy.
This is one of those questions I wrote kind of in mind of you using a lifeline, because this is
yeah.
this is very like, unless you know, like this feels like a difficult question.
Dono, it feels like we're using a lifeline. It's depending on which one do we want to use. 50-50 or ask the host.
We'll go 50-50.
Okay. All right. I was gonna say ask
We're
the
using
host
50-50.
because- No, let me talk for a second. I was gonna say ask the host because if there's one thing Dippy loves doing among all else on the Dapper Ds is talking about the Dapper Ds.
So you want to use your use the host's lifeline?
No, I say 50-50. I say 50-50.
All right.
Yeah, let's do it. Knock out
All right.
two of those.
So
My gut is
We
telling
will
me
use-
22. So if 22 is still on the board, I'm feeling pretty good.
we will use the 50-50 lifeline. Computer, please remove 2 answers, leaving the right answer and one. Let me try that again. Computer, remove 2 potential answers from the board, leaving the right answer and 1 wrong answer.
Beep beep boop boop pop pop boop. Beep beep pop boop pop pop. Fuck. Okay. I was hoping it would leave 22 and 14, personally. Oh, and Dono's doing wife stuff. It's me.
Oh, nope. Need to hit loop. There we go. There we go.
All right. I feel like 30
I feel like
is
it's
too.
22.
Yeah, I feel like it's 22. I feel like 30 is too whole of a number. It would like be very unique if I rounded out that way. Granted, it's just another number. That's my brain rationalizing it. 22. You're feeling 22?
Yeah. I'm good
All right.
with
D22, final answer. What is I'm feeling 22 and I don't know about you?
Feeling pretty confident. I don't know about you, but 22 is the correct answer for $64,000.
Oh yeah, 50-50. Done.
that. Oh, yeah,
Yes,
done.
you have used your 50-50 lifeline. You are no longer allowed to use your 50-50 for $125,000. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Dapper Millionaire. Are you nervous?
Yeah.
Common in
Are you
Breaking
scared?
Characters early episode titles. What name is given to the practice of replacing letters in a phrase with symbols and numbers?
What is the name
Is
of
it
this?
lingo jamming, leech speak, cry talking, or data moshing?
I think it's data moshing. Just as a gut reaction. Lingo jamming also sounds fair.
I feel like lead speed.
Leet speak?
I don't know shit about breaking character, to be honest.
Dude, but this isn't even a question about breaking character. This is a question about like the real life term.
I don't know what it's
Yeah.
called, dude.
I know what it's like replacing the letter O with a 0 in like that vibe.
Dippy does like putting D as the answer a lot. I've noticed.
Does he?
Yeah.
What if for the Dapper Ds? What if every answer was D?
No.
No.
I
He's
will
had
say
a
right
couple
now.
A's and B's and C's, but D has been one
I
of his
have
favorites.
equally distributed, to the best of my knowledge, between the 3 or 4 boards that I have made an attempt to equally distribute answer forms. You haven't seen a few answers yet, but if that helps you out at all, I know probably doesn't, but I've tried to equally distribute the answers across the board here. There is no preference or bias towards one answer or another.
Which means he probably followed a pattern.
Do you need me to read the question again?
No, I know how to read.
I feel like it's B.
You feel like it's B?
I feel like it's B.
Why? Explain it.
I feel like I've heard it that way. I know lingo jamming sounds like something that you would use in cyberpunk-esque things.
Okay.
Data moshing also sounds like that. Leet speak sounds like something a bunch of fucking nerds that are on the computer a lot would say to each other. Hey, you got that leet speak, bud?
Dono,
I don't know.
I'm gonna shoot you straight. You just hold weird information in your brain, and I'm willing to take that dive with you. Mostly because I feel like besides Gear Sparks, who I would assume is doing their own stream at the moment, won't answer and can't give us the answer. I'm willing to go with
actually
Leet.
to ask would probably be Tony.
Who the fuck is Tony?
What other
Tony is
players
the
have breaking
fucking dude
character?
that
I don't know
he
anything about
ran the
breaking character.
stream. He had to get my permission to do it every time.
I want to make it known. I'm just clearing notifications on Discord. I am not messaging anybody. Just
Okay.
the one floating there bothers me.
Sure. I don't think anyone can see that, and
I'm just making
I
sure.
also feel
Alright.
like, with you mentioning the whole like I hold random information, that was the one that was just like, boop, like what?
All right, then let's do it. Lead speak.
Don't put the spirit.
Oh, it's all on you. It's all on you.
It's all on me. Okay, cool.
Do you want to use a lifeline?
No.
Okay. All right. B, lead speak.
final answer.
Answer.
For the fucking
Taking a
Christ,
leap of
please.
faith here on an internet term.
I told you he's becoming more of an asshole.
Dadley,
Yeah.
how confident do you feel in Dono?
I would trust him with my life.
No.
He's just won you $125,000.
Shit.
Let's go.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. That just scared me. My
Fun
life.
fact. Every one of
Dude.
these does stand for something. Lingo jamming is when you basically dyslexify words. You make words. You misspell
I'm
words.
gonna forget that.
Cry talking is when you add a bunch of apostrophes and commas and you misspell words intentionally
what
to
I
make it
thought,
sound like you're
yes.
crying. It's a Tumblr term. And data moshing is when you take images and you mess with the pixels in images.
I'm
Yeah.
so happy that my brain does these things, dude.
I am too, bud. I am too.
You are approaching
It's just like,
lengths. You are approaching
boom,
lengths
boom.
unthought of for the common man. For 250,000, let's
AKA
play
Dippy
Millionaire.
didn't think that we'd make it this far.
What's our next safety net?
I honestly thought you were gonna have to $1 million.
That what? We're out of safety nets?
You are in the home stretch.
Dude,
Your last safety
we
net
are
was 60.
Crushing this.
Your last safety net was 32. The higher you go, the higher you fly.
we fucking
For
we are fucking crushing
$250,000,
this, dude.
let's play Millionaire. Which candy was in both the final round of the Dapper Pendants candy bracket and the Dappest tier list of the Dapper candy tier list? Is it Snickers, Twix, Kit Kats, or Reese's Cups? Shit, you didn't see that. You didn't see that. Neither of you saw that. Did you see it? You didn't see it. Did you see it? I hit the button.
Yeah.
You
I
saw it?
don't wanna lie. I don't wanna trick you. Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
What do you want to do about this?
Dude, I'm hyper focused as fuck.
I'm so honed in, bud. I'm so honed in.
I'm getting rid of one of your lifelines. Which one do you want to get rid of?
Call.
It wasn't our fault.
That wasn't our fault.
No,
That wasn't our fault.
if we're getting rid of a lifeline for content reasons, I think it's better to keep photo friend. I think that'll be funny down the line.
Okay,
For
fine.
gameplay
Dippy helped
reasons-
us sign this. Or fill this.
How about this?
You need to
Okay.
come to a compromise here with me because I fucked up and I
Yes.
know that you are moving on regardless, but
What
I have
if-
to remove something
Dippy?
from you.
Dippy, what if we get rid of you and we get back a 50-50?
That doesn't feel fair. That doesn't. I don't know. Dippy, how do you feel about that?
Get rid of Ask the Host and you get back your 50-50.
Yes. Because you answered a question for us. So it's
I did.
That was our Ask a Host. That was our
Yeah.
Ask a Host.
so because you used it for us, you give us back the 50-50.
I'm also okay with just getting rid of Ask the Host.
Yeah, at this point, I don't want to reward you for a fuck up that I made. Like,
Or, here's my other pitch. Is that if somehow, some way, we make it to the million.
there are only 2 questions after this question, is the problem.
Oh my god, already?
Yeah.
250,000 was a
doubling
really
each time.
250,000 was a
I'm-
really bad question for me to fuck this up on.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a little more close to the chest with my lifelines now. I really gotta think about this.
I'm getting rid of Ask the Host, and that's your compromise. So, as a fun fact, yes, the correct answer for this is A, Snickers. And it's the only candy that made it to both the final round of the bracket and the Dappest tier of the Dapper tier list, because Reese's Cups did not make it to the final round. Twix did not make it to the final round. But they were both in the Dappest tier. Kit Kats made it to the final round, but ended up in the Dapper tier of the tier list. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right. So
Did I
after a
not-
colossal fuck up on my
Is the
end.
person Ask a Host? Does
Yes.
the person ask the host?
Yes.
Okay.
So your only lifeline that you have left is phone a friend, and that was my bad. I apologize as the host. I sincerely apologize. I would write another question. I have another question on my second board.
That is what I was going to get at. Was if we make it to 1 million, do you have another question?
I actually
That's
do
what
have
I
another
was going
question.
to pitch.
Okay, give me a short time here to actually bring up the second $250,000 question that I wrote.
Should we take a break?
Transition.
We are 2
I'm on
questions
my
away.
screen. No, I have it. Yeah. So if I go here, if I
I'm gonna
say
draw the person again.
discard annotations. All right.
This is a
So
blast, by the way.
This is great.
Yeah.
You did such a good job, Dippy.
I appreciate that. Thank you. All right. Where's my other 250,000? Okay. So if I share this, here is a backup $250,000 question.
Okay.
This is this. I made 2 boards in preparation for that. We were going to do another game. Like, this is ready for the second episode that we do. And maybe by the time the second episode comes around, y'all will have forgotten the answer to the other board's question, so we can use
To be
that
honest,
one in
I
this
didn't know
place.
the answer to the other one, so thank God you fucked up.
Oh, I did. I honed Snickers in real quick. I remember debating tooth and nail for Snickers.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
If it was like the end of the episode, I probably checked out at that point. I get real tired at the end of the episode sometimes. I'm sorry. Listen, I'm
offense
almost 30.
okay, so for $250,000 and still keeping your 2 lifelines as a backup, for $250,000, let's play Millionaire. I'd better not fuck
Okay.
up. That was my shaky fingers fucking that up for me. So,
Did we
All
get
of
your shit
these
together?
Anypod guests and members have recorded an episode of DM Junkies. Whose episode was actually released? Jay the Fae,
Okay.
Aludra 92, Windiest Hail, or Dippy the DM?
Ooh.
Dono,
All
do you
of
know anything
these-
about DM Junkies?
All of these guests and members have recorded an episode. Whose episode was actually released?
Dono, did you do this? Was this a series you did? Because
This
I don't
was a
know anything.
series Ace did. I was in one of the episodes. And I know Shop was
Oh
in.
crap, I need to transition back to the game. There we go. All right, there we go. We're back. Sorry. Thank you, Aludra, for catching us on that. We would have been stuck in a blank screen for a little bit without that. So here's the $250,000 question.
Okay.
All right, work it out with me. Work it out with me. Who's been around the channel for a while? How old is DM Junkies?
DM. Wait, what? Oh, DM Junkies is like from the beginning.
Okay.
Windiest Hail was one of the original players. Aludra came along later on, around the same time that Fantasy did. Granted,
Okay.
Fantasy came in during like the beginning of the main campaign. The first campaign that we did, the first like 10 episodes are just of a one shot that I created, and then we built off of that.
Okay.
As this
Little
is a
fun fact,
re-question,
channel fun fact.
you do still have your phone a friend and your Ask the Host lifelines
I
if you
don't-
want to use them.
I don't feel like I knew Dippy during the first bit of it. I can't remember if Ace did that. I know. Oh, fuck, I can't remember if Windiest did one or not. And I don't think Jay the Fae did.
I'm gonna be honest. My only knowledge is I remember Goon Daddy talking about this at one point in time.
Yeah.
Who is not on this list. But if that helps you with a time frame,
I want to say whose episode was actually released. I want to say Windiest Hail. C.
I want to ask the host.
Okay.
Okay.
I would like to ask the host.
So now
Okay. I made
we
a
are
new ask the
caught
host.
up. We are caught up in both timelines. Of Ask the Host is now gone, regardless of what timeline or what board you're using. You have now asked the host. So, I will give you 30 seconds of unfettered knowledge of this question to me.
Okay.
So, I will eliminate a couple of answers for you as well as a result of
Okay.
this. This is kind of
Please
where.
do.
So, I recorded an episode. When we recorded my episode, Ace immediately got back to me and said there were audio problems and that we would re-record. We never re-recorded.
Okay.
I was in a call the other day with Ace and Aludra, and Ace told me the answers to this question, you know, that all of these had recorded.
Yeah.
But she mentioned that, but Aludra mentioned that hers had not gone up either.
Okay. So you literally just 50-50 this. But
I
okay.
did.
I'm-
There's a direction that like some questions are like, oh, I'll just see if I can give you a hint. But
Yeah.
this is really just like I just need to eliminate options for you rather than give you a hint.
Okay, tell me about these people. I don't know either of these people.
Okay, Jay the Fae is no longer Jay the Fae. They have transitioned and are now, I believe, Catnip or something like that. I
Okay.
haven't followed up with them. I could probably message them at any time.
Oh
They
yeah,
usually-
fun fact from Aludra in chat, just as an addition to Ask the Host, Aludra was completely high when she did hers.
Oh, fantastic!
Nice.
Awesome.
I have purposely, I don't actually, just so people watching know, I've purposely made a point of not to look at chat because I felt like that was cheating. So if there's anything going on, I apologize. I'm not reading it.
I'll tell
I'm
you.
not reading chat.
It has,
either.
Okay.
it's been Aludra basically this entire time. There isn't really anyone
okay.
else.
Hi,
So
Aludra.
the big three at the very beginning of this channel
Okay.
was me, Shop, and Windiest Hail. We were the three biggest members in the channel. So I
Okay.
feel like Windiest would have done a freaking that thing. He would have been completely down. He was down for that kind of shit. When it first started.
See,
But
I'm gonna be
would
real.
it have
That
been
made-
released?
That's where my brain is at. If it was that early, then it makes me feel like somebody down the road would have been released.
No, Jay was in the beginning of the show too, but I don't feel like he was a bad guy at the beginning that got fucking wrecked in the first round. It was
That
rough.
sounds like somebody Ace would want to do this with. My gut is saying Jay the Fat. That sounds like an interesting person. It sounds like somebody that Ace would want to record with. And if it's not, or no, you just said they were early too. That they were early in it
They
too.
were like a flash of an episode. Basically, I gave them like a torch and a wood-filled room, and they didn't burn it. Instead, they walked in and got attacked by a bunch of fucking snakes. So,
All right. And Windiest has been around since the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
yes, the very like OG, one of the very first.
You do
players.
also, I will stress, you can walk away with the prize level that sits at $250,000. If you don't feel confident enough to move on in the game, you can absolutely.
Wait, can we use 2 lifelines on a question?
You can.
Can we
You
just
can-
call Ace?
But or do you feel like you want to use that for a later?
They do have
question?
Mondays free.
I don't know. Dono, you would know better than I would. Do you want to call Ace or do you want to lock in Windiest?
I'm gonna lock
Or
in
do you-
Wendy. Honestly,
Or do you want to walk away? Wait, how do we walk away? Wait, what is that? I didn't know
You
that was
just
an option.
say, if you want to walk away, you just say, I'm taking them. You just say in some form or fashion that you are
No.
taking the money from your previously answered question, which would be $125,000.
I didn't know
Listen.
that was an option.
It's an option,
It's always been an
absolutely. I should have explained at the beginning of the show. You are absolutely allowed to walk away with the last amount of money that you won, which at this rate would be $125,000. And there's a prize pool that I'll show you at the end of your game to show you
Yes.
what you won, obviously.
Okay.
What do you want to do, Dono?
You can walk away, you can answer,
walk away.
you can use your other lifeline.
Do you want to walk away?
I mean, if you want to walk away, we should use the lifeline. Because then we can walk away the next question.
okay. Let's use the lifeline.
All right,
All
let's call
right.
Ace.
You want to
Okay,
call
I'm gonna-
Ace?
You want to do it or you want me to do it?
I'm gonna text them really quick just to be nice.
All right.
Okay, yeah, let's have a moment.
So, we are going to work this out very shortly. You are going to call Ace in whatever way you see fit. You're going to put them on speakerphone, and I'm going to give you a timer. That when that timer runs out, you are no longer allowed to talk to Ace.
Dono's texting them first. So
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to just call them out of the blue.
see, I just want to call them. I feel like that's the point of the game. Granted, I can only call them on Discord.
I can call them on Snapchat. Last active 5 hours ago. I'm gonna fucking just call them.
All right, yeah, just call them.
It
If
says
they
they're
don't answer, do we
playing
lose our
Jackbox.
lifeline?
It says they're playing Jackbox right now. The way
Oh
the
shit,
old,
they're with people probably.
the way the old show worked, if you called somebody and they did not pick up, you were allowed to try somebody else. But after the second person not picking up, you lost the lifeline. That's the way the old show worked.
Yes. Resume.
This music is so tense. I love this
It
music.
is.
I love it so much.
Yo,
It-
what's up?
Not much. Okay, so
All
I'm
right,
live.
Ace.
I'm currently live here on Dapper Millionaire.
You have our Discord up, by the way, did we?
I know I did.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right. Say
All
hi.
right.
Hello.
So this
Ace,
is
can
the
you hear me?
This is the question.
Ace, can you hear me?
Yeah?
All right.
Oh,
So,
Ace cannot hear you.
Ace cannot hear me.
Okay,
Hold on.
hold up. Let me put you on.
What's the question? Can you read
All
the
right.
question?
Ace, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, you are live on Who Wants to Be a Dapper Millionaire. How you feeling?
I'm feeling very excited.
Listen, I got two folks here who really need your help.
Christ.
Fucking hell.
Oh boy.
They're about to answer the $250,000 question.
most uncomfortable
Oh.
thing.
So the next voice you hear will be Dono's. You will have he will have 30 seconds to talk to you about this question.
You're gonna give me the fucking point?
Because you're the one on the
You
phone.
called.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Do you want me to call?
No, I got it. I'm just
So
like,
the next
I'm
voice
like-
you hear, Ace,
Okay.
will be Dono's voice. He will give you the question, the 4 possible answers, and you
Give him
have
2.
30.
We only have 30 seconds. Just give him the 2.
You have 30 seconds to discuss. So, oop, knocked out.
Who's-
There we go.
God, that's so loud to be. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
right.
Whose episode did you not post of the dump DM junkies? Jay the Fae or Windiest Hales? Which of those two have you like actually done and posted the episode?
Oh, Jay.
Jay the Fae you did and posted? Okay. All right. Hey, Jay the Fae, final answer. I almost screwed us over. I almost screwed
Will
us
you
over.
have
Mike-
will you have 15 more seconds of the lifeline?
Hey, anything that you want to say to the people out there? Ace?
Hey, you guys go to w.gg to get some energizing content. Again,
Yeah.
w.gg.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining the show, Ace.
Thank you. Have a
All
lovely
right.
day. Bye, Ace.
All right.
Now that we have the correct answer,
I'm so fucked.
this is a moment I was not ready for, Dippy. Which is, this is knowledge I had in my brain from writing the next Anipod Jep episode. And it felt like cheating, so I was just trying to fucking guide Dono the right
Oh.
direction.
My bad. Well, if
You know what I
didn't,
mean?
you
Like,
just
we
know.
ended up having to research
Listen.
the same topics because we're running similar shows.
Listen. If you go on a game show and you're just like, oh, I was just researching this literally the day before. Yeah, it's this. Fucking use the knowledge.
Yeah.
Is it? That
You're
felt so
allowed
much
to
like
not
Use
cheating.
There are people who have won Millionaire because they research all kinds of different topics to
Alright.
do
Look
for
at
this.
Brendan Lee Mulligan. The man's a vault.
AJ the Fae, final answer. All right, and I will remember
Fuck this
that.
over.
I will remember that I shouldn't feel guilty for the knowledge of Anipod Jep.
So you are trusting Ace and your gut and your previous knowledge with Jay the Fae being the correct answer, and you are absolutely correct for $250,000 legitimate dollars. And
Legitimate
you are now
dollars.
officially out of lifelines. Now, what I'm gonna do here is I'm
Switches
gonna
back over to the other one.
yeah, I'm gonna swap back over to the
This one's
original
a
board.
hell of a lot harder than the other.
All right,
the
so
way.
I'm going to swap back over to the other board that we had. Discard ink annotations. There we go. From current slide. And then I will share the screen with you. There we go. And let's go back. Transition back. There we go. So, this was the other $250,000 question, but we are now
Wait.
entering into
Wait,
the
Dippy.
territory. Yes.
We're not out of lifelines. I have one more note in front of me.
Fuck you. And what does that lifeline stand for, Dadley?
I don't know yet. It's a mystery gift. We'll find out for later.
It's a surprise
tool that Dadley?
we'll have to use for later.
Dadley, why did that cough make you sound like Goofy?
All right, so you have $250,000. You are out of lifelines. You can still see the $500,000 question. Do you want to continue to play?
Go.
I mean, let's see the
fucking-
question. Let's
yeah.
see the question.
Yeah.
All right, you can at least see the question for free. You can walk away. You can continue. If you feel like you know the answer, you can play. So let's play. Who wants to be a millionaire for $500,000? This is the big one. There's only 2 questions left for $1 million. Do you think you can reach it?
I feel like we can. I feel
For
like we can.
$500,000. What's special about episode 19 of the Inquisition? Dial M for Murphy's Law. It has a different thumbnail font, Comic Sans. It covers the shortest amount of in-game time, 30 seconds. It has the shortest runtime, 1 hour, 30 minutes, 42 seconds. It has the least views, 0.
Okay. I mean, the Comic Sans one sounds good right off the bat.
Yeah.
I feel like. I mean, I'm really thrown off that this isn't like. What's special is that it's Zoe's first episode.
Yeah.
I mean, do you have any guesses before
No,
we just say
I have literally nothing. Dude.
you have nothing? All right, I'm gonna try to reason out a little bit.
Okay.
You have all the time in the world. You don't have lifelines, but you have one crucial lifeline, which is all the time that you could ask for. You take
Which
as
is
long as you
what
want.
I feel like we can reason this out, Don.
How?
I feel like we can. Does Dippy even make thumbnails for Inquisition?
Yeah.
Do you? Yeah.
He's the one that fucking does it.
All right.
He would know all these answers.
Okay. I don't think any of Inquisition has 0 views. I'll throw that out there right now. I feel like there's
A fair
enough people
assumption to
even
make.
on the channel of like I want to rewatch for notes or I enjoy like supporting my friends. I don't think any of them have 0 views.
A fair assumption to make.
Yeah. Shortest run time, 1 hour and 30. Dippy runs long games. But Emily has to skirt out of games due to time zones and other commitments.
Usually about at the 2-hour mark.
At the 2-hour mark. So 1 hour 30 isn't unachievable,
Yeah.
but feels improbable for me. C feels like a maybe. It
A fair
covers the
assumption to make
shortest
as well.
amount of in-game time, 30 seconds. See, this feels like us. We fuck around so much, especially if we miss an episode and it's like a month in between sessions. We fuck around so much.
I think we got more than 30 seconds though, right?
I don't know. I can so imagine it just was the boat moved from this location to this location.
Yeah.
What I will say, and this is, I will give you this free of a lifeline. Dial
It's the
M.
fuck you.
Dial M for Murphy's Law is the episode where every single person in the call had at least one problem during the running of the episode.
Oh.
There was either an internet connection
yes.
issue, or there was somebody it was like I had internet problems. Dadley had a problem that was like his
I
son
think
went
mine
threw up or
just
something.
literally shut down.
Yeah, your computer shut down, Dono. So
I honestly
to
think the 1
refresh your
hour and
memory
30
of what episode this is. That is
I'm
what this
working on
episode
it.
is.
I think it's the 1 hour and 30 minutes, honestly, because we had to end it. Because it was just like, this is ridiculous. We can't freaking, because Dippy, yeah, like, if I remember, we ended up like cutting, like it had to get cut and then brought back because it kept dropping.
My speaking there was for clarifying the question. It did not offer you any insight into the answer, hopefully. But yes,
Yeah, but
this
that also
episode
seems
was-
like a great opportunity to pull out Comic Sans.
I
think it's in between Comic Sans and 30 seconds.
Really?
Yes. I feel like even with technical issues, we would go over 1 hour and 30. I feel like a lot of that time would be we are hanging out, waiting for somebody to come back. And we all are very determined to do episodes. I remember texting Zoe during this episode and being like, should we call it? And Zoe was like, we push on. Like,
I do remember that too. Like you freaking announcing that in the episode.
I think it's B. But if you don't want to risk it, I'm okay leaving.
I'm okay
Dono,
with leaving.
do you have any thoughts?
I don't think it's B.
So you want to just dip?
Yeah.
You
Unless
don't
you
think
know,
it's B.
and you're feeling like you're cheating, and you're.
I don't know. I do not know. I have a feeling. I have a gut feeling it's B. If you don't want to risk dropping down, what was our lifeline? What was our, how
Your
far would we
safety
go?
net is 32,000.
Oh, that's a good ways down.
32,000 is.
But if we drop
there
out,
is
we
a
get
prize.
250.
Now,
Yes.
granted, there is. Let me clarify this for the audience too. I'm not giving either of these fuckers $500,000. There is
What?
a prize pool for each prize level that has to deal with my running of the Inquisition. Both of these lovely gentlemen play in the Inquisition, so every prize level is something helps out with something in the Inquisition. So
So you're saying that the rest of the
Do
is,
you
like,
want
fine.
to know what your 3 different prize levels for answering this question, walking away, and your safety net would be? Because I believe I can
No.
do that for you.
Sure.
Fine. It's gonna add more
Fine.
pressure.
If you're gonna offer it, fucking do it, bro.
I think it's Comic Sans, the more I'm thinking about it. I feel like Dippy wouldn't miss that opportunity. I think he would have so much fun being like, I get to do Comic Sans on this one. Because he likes all the weird thumbnails I do for Crossroads
right.
as well.
If you want to perform
there's
these
Comic
operations
Sans.
on this slides, you need to end the current slideshow first.
Also, Dono, what did you just send us?
Just
Oh, it's just a picture of a cat.
the cat that's currently sleeping on me.
Okay. Give me
It just looks
5. Give me just 5
I'll
quick.
post it into our Discord
5
as
quick
well.
secondaroonies to
Our
open
fan
up my
Discord.
prize bank because I have to end the current slideshow first. Okay, I literally just have to close this slideshow. All right. All right, so let me transition over to Simple
How's your guys'
Cam
Mondays
again.
going?
All right, so
Okay.
gentlemen,
Dippy?
Yes.
if you were to walk away at $250,000, each one of you.
I'm writing these down.
Yeah, if you were to walk away at $250,000 right now. I see you in the chat, Dadley. Fuck off.
What?
All right.
Huh? I'm not doing anything.
All right. If you were to walk away at $250,000 right now, you would receive either 30 inspiration points or a feat of your choice.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
If you go for the answer and you get it wrong, falling to your safety net, each of you get 1 free magic item of rare quality or less. If you go for it and you answer correctly, moving on to $500,000, each of you receives 1 free legendary magic item. Free legendary magic item.
Sorry. I didn't have
Oh.
It doubled it.
So
Honestly,
that
I'm
is
okay
your
with the feat because
options.
I don't know. I'm not great with legendary magic items.
There is also the $1 million question, which if
What's
I really
which
wanted
we
to
get a wish
incentivize
spell.
you, if I really wanted to incentivize you, I could tell you that $1 million is 1 wish spell.
I figured.
Can you, and it's okay if the answer is no. I'm not mad or upset. I am gamifying. Can you
Is
give
it-
us a hint of what the $1 million
Dippy,
question is
question.
about?
What the $1 million question is about?
Yes.
I mean, we'll see it anyway. We're still
No,
gonna-
we won't. I mean, we
not
will.
if you walk,
but
you will, but there will be nothing at stake when you see it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. It has to do with the namesake of the show, or what could be considered the namesake of the show.
okay, so I
So
wouldn't
what
be
it
able to
could
get
have
that.
been. So what it was like the options other than probably when we were figuring it out.
All right, so I wouldn't be able to get that. So I'm not too stressed.
Yeah.
I'm okay
Whoa.
walking away.
Oh god!
I am okay
I
walking away.
almost opened up the
I-
slideshow again with the correct answer on screen. That would have been a major fuck up. All right.
I wanna make it clear right here, right now, that I'm actually feeling very confident about Comic Sans. The more and more I'm thinking about me and Dippy bonding
Yeah,
over
but I
stupid
kinda want-
thumbnails.
All right.
But I.
But
kinda-
I'm okay walking away. If you want to
I
walk
kinda
away, I'm
want
okay
a
with
feat, though. Like I'm
it.
okay
Can you
with
let
a-
Dippy walk away and me answer?
Dadley seems pretty
mean
confident,
me
Dono.
and
Do you-
walk-
I'm
away?
not. No, I want to walk away. I want to walk away. I'm scared.
Okay.
Maybe. Wait, what do I get?
Yeah.
A rare magic item if I get it wrong?
If you get it wrong,
yeah,
you fall
rare-
down to a rare magic item. If you walk away now, you get 30 inspiration points or a feat. If you get it right now, you get a free
Dippy,
legendary
I want to
magic item.
clarify.
Yeah.
Does everybody in our party get a feat of their choice?
No, only you
I
two.
think just the 2 of us.
Okay.
These
I
only
have
apply to you
mine.
two.
Can I wait?
So
all right.
wait, we take the same feat?
No, you each. No, each of you get your choice of a feat. If
Okay.
you were to walk away
Okay.
right now,
Okay. I'm okay
like-
with that. I know what feat Net Sundial wants to take. He's been working on it.
but you could also
I-
get a legendary magic item if you answer this question correctly.
I don't give shit. Comment. I don't like. Listen, I like that sundial.
Do you
is
also
OP
like
without
really want to give
using-
up your chance at a wish spell that easily
Yeah.
too?
Fuck it.
I don't. Because in my brain, I have this one locked in the bag. And then worst case scenario, I got a 1 in 4 shot. Or worst case scenario, I walk away with a legendary item. I am stressed.
Honestly, I like that sundial. Is it like
I don't know. It feels like Dadley's
broken in
locked
the idea? Is he? Can I
Would
walk
you-
away and him take the chair?
If you walked away now, Dono, you would get a feat, and Dadley can continue on towards the wish spell if that's
I'll
something
leave
you
my
wanna
spout.
do.
I'll leave the bride at the altar. I don't care.
Okay, Dono, do you want to walk away with $250,000, aka 30 inspiration points or a feat?
Dude, I'm fucking taking the feet, bro.
Dono, congratulations. Here is your imaginary check for $250,000.
How did it become a?
And
You-
see, y'all, I've said it for so long now. I fucking hate feet. We're going C, final answer.
No, wait. Okay, Dono. You now have your choice of inspiration
Yeah.
points or a feat. You are also no longer allowed to talk to Dadley or help Dadley
Okay.
for the rest of the game.
Unmute.
All right.
Wait, no, unmute so we can make jokes.
Yeah. So Dono has cashed
So
in
we can.
Dadley.
I had to burp really quick, so
There you go. So Dono has cashed
Dono
in
has cashed
Dadley.
in. I have talked enough through this. Me and you have bonded over silly thumbnails I made.
Mhm.
I'm going a final answer, and I am content with myself pushing on, even if I fucking get it wrong. There's
There's a lot of stress here.
I will do it. I understand. That's why I'm
You
trying
said
to pull the
final
band-aid off, and you're not letting me.
Dadley.
It has a different thumbnail font. Comic Sans final answer. And I need you to know, I would have guessed B if you didn't write
You
Comic
just
Sans.
won
But fucking-
oh my
$500,000.
fucking god! You get a legendary magic item, bro.
You know me too well,
I
Dadley.
might get a wish spell. I might get
Yeah,
a wish
you
spell.
might.
You are one step away from $1 million. You can walk away with your prize now, or you can go for the big one. What do you choose?
I mean, I get to see the question.
I mean, you
first,
do
right?
get to see the question either way,
Oh,
but
okay,
do you,
okay.
you can choose to walk away. Yeah, so let us play.
Viewers, don't get your hopes up. I might walk away.
So let us play Who Wants to Be a Dapper Millionaire for $1 million. The final question before the forefront. And here
Before the forefront.
is your choice.
There's 4 more fronts I have to go through.
The Dapper Dans started promenading down Disney's Main Street, USA in
the
what year?
Fuck?
One of my favorite headcanons is that we were named the Dapper Ds, and after the first episode I looked up, is anyone else named Dapper Ds? And the first thing that came up was the Dapper Dans, a musical troupe that promenades in a
Yeah,
Disney
like-
park.
All right, it's
Okay.
barbershop
So
quartet.
what year the Dapper Dans started promenading down Disney's Main Street, USA
I'm
in what
not
year?
looking. I'm not looking at the answers.
Okay.
Somewhere in the 1960s is my guess. Before I see the answers.
I'm going to give you the
1960s.
answers now. I'm going to
Yes.
tell you the
Okay.
answers one
All right,
after
I'm
the
looking,
other.
I'm looking now after I said 1960s.
Is it A, 1938,
Absolutely
B,
not.
1947,
Okay,
C,
I'm feeling good.
1959, or
Okay.
D, 1966?
Fuck, 59's really close. All right, this is down to a 50-50 for me right off the back. I don't think it was 38 or 47. I feel like
Okay.
this is like a 60s vibe.
Okay.
I could also walk away.
You can walk away right now. You get a legendary magic item. I'm also tempted to say that you could like mix and match like prize money
Wait, no, I wanted
from
to
lower
learn that.
levels, but like we're not fucking around with that. It is between a legendary item and a wish spell at this point. The Dapper Dans started promenading down
The Dapper
Disney's Main
Dance.
Street, USA in what year?
What year?
1938, 1947, 1959, 1966. Dadley, there is no shame in walking away. You have a
I know.
legendary item in the bank.
What?
If
I
you
will
answer
say,
this, if
see,
you answer this and
pride-
fail, you fall to a rare magic item.
Pride is killing me because in my brain it's already down to a 50-50.
Mhm.
And do I risk that on a coin toss? Do I have a coin? Do I just really showboat this up? Do I have a coin?
You want to put this, the ultimate victory or failure of who wants to be a Dapper Millionaire, up to a coin toss.
If I had a coin.
If you
I was
had
at
a
Aldi's
coin.
today. I needed a quarter. Where'd that quarter go?
You left it in the cart.
I probably did. I probably fucking did.
You know, Dippy.
All right.
No, not the final answer. There we go.
Yeah, I'm not looking. I'm not looking.
No. No, the music for final answer started playing. Sorry.
Okay. I don't have a coin. I found a coin.
You found a coin.
I found a quarter. I don't know
So
if I'm using
what-
it yet.
so-
I'm still figuring it.
I
I
was
don't
about
know
to
if I'm
say-
using it yet.
Keep talking to yourself. Keep thinking. You have all the
I am.
time in the world. We're only at an hour and 19 minutes.
I was thinking 1960s right off the bat. 1959 is scary. If there was two answers in 1960s, I'd be like, oh, I'm fucked. 1966 feels, that was my gut reaction. 1959 is real close to the 60s, and I'm bad at dates. If you were to ask me what year World War II happened, I would say, I don't know.
Which, funnily enough, the beginning of World War II is very close to one of these answers as well. So,
Can you tell me which one, or is that too much hint?
what, for World War II?
Yeah.
In Europe, World War II really kicked off around 1938.
Oh no, are the Dapper Dans from World War II?
I didn't say that.
I know you didn't.
Don't let me influence you. Just keep your thought process going.
Heads is C, tails is D.
And
I'm
you are
still
going...
not locking in anything.
Okay, I was about to say, you are locking in on a coin toss.
I dropped it. I gotta do that again.
You gotta do it again.
I gotta do it again. Okay, I lost the which is a bad sign. Maybe you should just walk away.
Do you want me to flip this coin for you? I have
No.
my flipping coin with me.
What I am going to do, because I have all these loose papers around me, is I am going to write down the answer I think it is for my own ego.
Sure.
And walk away, Dippy. I am walking away.
You are walking away right now.
I am locking it in right now that I am walking away.
You are walking away with
item.
a legendary magic item, giving up the chance on a wish spell.
Yes.
And you were writing down what answer you think it would have been. All right.
Yes.
I don't
sure
have.
Some magic items can give you a wish.
I don't have. Do I have?
Oh, dude, I know the
something to
exact
just-
item that you should take.
I don't
we'll talk
have
about it
a. I don't have a like. I
A
will give you
walk-away
the
music?
final. I'll give you the final. I don't have a walkaway music. No. Do I have walkaway music on Millionaire Sound? I don't think I
I'm
do.
covering the answer I've written down.
Okay, sure.
It is like what I feel in my soul. I do not trust my soul.
Okay.
I'll see if inventory. Manage inventory.
Say bye-bye to contestant. All right. So you have banked out a legendary magic item,
Yes.
Dadley.
Yes.
It is customary that the host does let you, if go through your thought. What answer would you have gone with if you were still playing right now?
C. It is just. Is that backwards or is this backwards?
It is. There you go. It was the wrong way around. Now it's the right way around. Now it's the right way around.
Okay.
C,
C.
you would have said C, 1959.
I was thinking 60s, and then because I'm bad with dates, I'm like, I have to fucking switch it up. And I said it earlier in the game. When in doubt, Charlie out. It's how I passed every
You
test
banked
in high
out
school.
a legendary magic item. If you
When
had
in
said,
doubt,
I can
Charlie
tell you for sure, if you had said C, 1959, you would have been walking away with a wish spell. But Dadley, you are absolutely a
legendary
Dapper 500,000-aire. You have clocked out a legendary magic item, which is farther than I thought either of you would get, if I am being perfectly honest. You have managed to game your way, and I did a little bit of a royal fuck up to help you out there a little. But even then, even you even answered using your lifelines through the secondary path. Dadley, in my heart, in my soul, you are a Dapper Millionaire, but even if it's not written down on the paper here.
I feel like I won. I feel like I won, and that's what counts.
You absolutely should feel like a winner. Dadley, congratulations, thank you so much. This is the screen I had prepared if you had answered that question correctly, but...
I mean, I kind of
in reality, you are a Dapper Millionaire. Now,
I did it.
The audience at home did not see the question, but they saw your faces, your reactions, which is all that really counted.
Wait, what question? The last question?
The last question. They didn't see the last question at all. They saw your faces. Buddy. Yeah, no, it's fine. It is absolutely perfectly fine. So, like I said, they saw your faces, they saw your reactions. Dadley, you are a Dapper 500,000-aire, and Dono, you are a Dapper 250,000-aire. You have both made it to such a high level of competition, so you are now allowed and able, at your own leisure, to... Dono, you are allowed to take 30 inspiration points and add them to your inspiration point total, or you may take a feat and add it to your character sheet. They will be canon. They will be canon story explained in the next episode of the Inquisition, which will take place on Friday.
Yes, it will.
And Dadley,
yes,
you made it to the mountaintop, and you walked away before the summit, and the flag was planted and waiting there for you, and maybe next time that we run this game, you will make it to that summit.
We will see.
But for today, and only today, we have to say goodbye with $500,000 to one and $250,000 to the other. So...
That's a good idea, by the way.
Thank you all so much for playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Next time, will our two lovely millionaire contestants make it all the way up to that pinnacle to get a wish spell, or will they fall like Icarus and his wings? Thank you so much for watching and so much for playing. I have been Dippy, these have been my lovely contestants, and you've just watched Who Wants to Be a Dapper Millionaire!
Woo!
We did it.
Maybe next time you gotta have Reese or Murphy on here.
I was about to say, the next time I think I run this will be two different contestants, but...
Yes.
But I don't know how much they will know of the...
You just do an Inquisition-based one.
Maybe I do. Maybe I write a board.
Are we still on stream?
We are still live, yes. This is the end. That was the end of the Dapper Millionaire episode, and this is the come down after it of just like saying, my God, y'all have done it. Y'all did so good.
We did.
Y'all did so good.
Oh, now looking at chat. Dippy, you did amazing with this game. Aludra.
You did
Aludra.
Absolutely amazing. Dippy, you knocked it out of the park. You fucking killed it.
Just got Aludra just got
So,
how much would it fuck up the campaign if I just got a deck of many things and gave it to Ellie?
Oh God.
It would be a very popular pick to go for a deck of many things. It would also royally fuck up like the end game of the campaign that I had in mind at the very least.
You could 100% just do it.
But you could absolutely just 100%. You could select it. There's nothing stopping you from selecting it except my begs and pleas that you don't.
I will be totally honest. My brain is going to what legendary item could we homebrew a little bit that just is Umberly adding it to my trident? Like adding their effects to my trident.
Oh, don't get me wrong. Umberly's trident is already pretty high up there. If it's not legendary, it's a very rare item already. It would.
Yeah, no, what I more mean though is
Yeah.
I don't want to carry another fucking weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. Then
There's
then
also
you don't
like
wanna use the thing that
there's
I
also
told you to get.
cloaks and books and there's other legendary things.
Yeah.
You have plenty of time. You have 4 days actually to think
There's-
about what you'd
That's
like.
not a lot of time.
That's not.
That's
I'm
not a
debating
lot of
between
time.
2 feats if we want to change the subject so Dadley can focus. on
Okay.
it.
Yeah, and
I'm
Dono, yeah.
So Sundial wanted to start learning languages from other people, so I'm thinking either the linguist feat or because he fucking absorbed the entirety of Quinlan, I'm thinking Fey touched
Ooh.
as well, which would be very, very fun. Just because like in D&D lore, and I don't know if this is Dippy's thing, but if you stay like long enough within like Fey like things around you, you will mutate and change.
Yeah. The
Like,
Feywild
if you're
does
really close-
go through some crazy shit. Yeah.
Yeah, and I went in like I freaking covered myself in a Fey.
Yeah, you
individual.
made yourself into a suit of living armor for Quinlan.
Granted, I wanted to
Yeah.
ask if you would let me like roll for learning languages from the other players because that was like a role play thing. That I
Oh, you
wanted to do.
absolutely can. Yeah, that I loved how
If
you
I
did that
took-
in your game. I would allow you to do that in my game too,
Yeah.
but it would take time.
If
it would
I
take
took the feat, I would just kiss people and just be like, "All right, I know the language now."
yeah.
If I is it cheating if I just get the Ring of 3 Wishes?
Is that really that's
Yeah.
a legendary
Yes.
item, isn't it?
Dude, you
Yeah.
can just get a lucky item, like not one or the luck item.
Yeah, you sent me the lucky sword that has wishes
yeah.
that recharge.
You can get it. Yeah, it's 1d4 minus 1 charges. It's what I meant to have lucky blade be or the lucky number 7,
I will also
B,
point out.
but I didn't know that
Um,
that item existed yet.
I will also point out those items and those wishes I will tamper with and fuck
Yes.
up as much as I can. The
Oh, yeah.
wish that I would have offered you with
Wishes.
a million would have been like a rule free, like a. Instead of defaulting to my logic, I would have allowed it to default to yours if you had
Dude,
won the
what
$1
if you
million.
what if you get the ring of wishes and it's like a tricky little genie inside of it? It's like, what
Wait,
can I teach you now?
That's
sir?
the risk you take.
the Rod of Resurrection is fucking crazy.
The
Whether
wand of
mean-
resurrection.
You mean a Viking?
you want it? All right, really quick. My new favorite joke I've heard recently is 2 robbers are stealing from a liquor store.
Yeah, I just watched that video. I just watched that video too.
I
One-
haven't heard
one-
this. So don't-
One goes, hey, is this whiskey? And the other one goes, not as whiskey as a wink.
No, his whiskey is robbing a bank.
Wobbing a wink.
Robbing a bank doesn't start with an R or an L, Dad.
Recharges.
So,
first level spell of your choice.
gentlemen,
God, what's a good divination or enchantments in that school of magic?
All right. I'm
thank
going to
you
be
so
here
much.
for a little bit looking at a weapon.
Yeah, thank you so
Okay.
much for
Let's get back into
watching.
this.
Yeah, I was about to say this episode has gone on, and it is officially you can make that tally total of episodes under 2 hours into 23 because we're gonna call it here. So thank you all so much for watching. I've been Dippy.
I've been Dadley.
And I'm Dono, and I got the first answer right.
Yes, you did.
I'm
And,
so proud of myself.
Who Wants to Be a Dapper Millionaire 2 will be a little bit. I do already have the board made. I do have to change that one question, obviously, but I do already have the board made. We'll see if next time I run Dapper Millionaire, if it's these two again, if it's Murphy and Reese, we'll see. But
Fantasy will go to the end. They are the ones that take notes. They
Yeah.
will go to the end, Dippy.
yeah, I would. Yeah, if I wanted to give you a wish spell to anybody who
You should
deserves
do
it with the
fantasy
notes that they
by
take, it would be
themselves.
fantasy. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's kind of. When I came up with the concept of Dapper Millionaire, I thought it would only be one of you two competing for the first episode because it's a solo game.
Yes.
And like, you know, it felt mean-spirited to leave one of you out like completely, you know, for any reason other than you wouldn't be able to attend.
I mean, you could also do it one-on-one with the other ones too. See how much they know.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
just do the thing. Do the damn thing. I do have some more questions to write. I will always try to stay one board ahead, so I do have a little bit of work to make a third board now. But until next time, thank you so much for watching. Your adventure matters.
Dadley.
Oh shit, I was reading. I'm sorry. Stay dapper.
And roll your initiative.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I realized that both my dolls